NERDSoul.
Oh yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and NERDSoul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, let's go, cause we got Star Wars, y'all. Star Wars. And I'm not by myself. NERDSoulite, say what's up.
What's up?
And we just checked out the premiere of season 3. It's the final season, but they're bringing some heat. If you could, my young brother, what's your favorite part about this brand new season and final season that we're seeing in these 3 episodes? What's...
I like the part when the other her favorite pet that she
Batcher.
Yeah, she made a distraction. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, Batcher is a beautiful part.
My favorite part was when they escaped. That was a good plan.
Yeah, well, the plan was improvised. It wasn't a plan. Even Crosshair was like, this isn't a plan. But I do like that when she had her chance, she took it and she ran with it. You know what I'm saying? She let it go and kind of like went with the flow. Like Batcher was out there. She didn't even have an idea that Batcher would be there to help them out. But she was just like, look, Nala Say gave me the go ahead. Of course, she knows her blood is the blood they need. So like, she just went with it and she did not leave Crosshair. That's the thing that I love, man. She did not give up on him, even though Crosshair had already sort of given up on himself.
Yeah, because he given up being a stormtrooper.
Well, yeah. At the time they were clones, so they weren't stormtroopers yet, but a lot of them have been converted over to stormtroopers. Yeah. And just seeing the I guess character development from Crosshair in season 1 and 2, and then seeing the low that he's at now in this jail where they've locked up everyone, and this is just a place, like Omega said, this is a place where no one belongs. No one belongs here. This is just the Empire jailing and pretty much harming each and every person that's here.
Nobody at all belongs there.
Nope.
Nobody's supposed to be at that place anyway.
And like I was telling you, the Empire is they're just mean and hateful and spiteful.
They're cruel.
Yep. And
they're just mean.
Because they're run by the Emperor, and it's the dark side. And like I was saying, the Force is it's kind of like a tool. You can do what you want with the Force. So it's like, you have the light side, you have the Jedis, but then you have the Sith, and they use the dark side. And that's what's wrong with this whole situation is you have just a pit of despair. Like no one there, even Dr. Hemlock, no one seems happy. Everyone's just there serving their time. Just serving their time being mean. And that's sad. But I do like the fact that you cued in on their escape, because they weren't able to get past the ray shields. They were able to get past that big monster with the dogs. The Lorcas they ended up helping them. Even though Dr. Hemlock sent out the dogs for them, they actually ended up helping them against that big monster. Yeah, they made a scratch. Yeah, they were definitely biting and scratching them. Yeah, like so that whole part, then even the play of Crosshair being like, did they teach you any of the plans and everything, and then them stealing the shuttle from the people that came to get them, that was all well played. It was, even Crosshair was like, when Omega was saying like, hey, I'm sorry, I could only get us this far, and Crosshair was like, no, we out, so we gonna make it work. And I do agree, man. Of these 3 episodes, the culmination in the escape is a beautiful part of it. I like it. Yeah, I like how the animal and Omega. Yep. Omega got together. Yeah, because they were gonna basically put that dog to sleep, but she healed that dog. But then they said healing him, of course, because they're mean, healing that dog, being nice to that dog, showing sympathy to that dog means that they're weak somehow. And I didn't like that at all. I did not dig that. You didn't dig that when she was good? Well, no, I like the fact that she was good. I didn't like that the robots and the doctors and everything were just like, we're just gonna like put this dog to sleep and just going to get rid of him because he's hurt.
Because the scientist told her, go in your room.
And like she said, it's just a cell. It's not a room, it's a jail cell.
She doesn't want to.
I know, because she want, like, you know, like she had learned.
She disobeyed her because they're mean people. You're supposed to disobey mean people.
Yeah, if someone's mean, you don't have to obey them. You know what I'm saying? So she was doing right by making sure she stayed ready for her chance to break out, to escape, and get away.
Yeah, before the stormtroopers.
Yeah, before the stormtroopers caught up with her. So that was a good thing.
Yeah, that was a good plan. Well, he said it's not a plan.
It wasn't a full plan. Even she said she was improvising, but you know, the plan, it worked out. They made the plan as they went. For me, a thing that I liked is seeing Stack, Mox, and there was another clone, the young boys, the younger clones that they met on that planet where they had the slither vines.
Yeah, they couldn't touch the slither.
Yeah, those vines are crazy. The fact that there's just so many evil things that the Empire is working on.
They mean in that universe?
I like that we see that this experiment from the Empire is far reaching. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the Bad Batch clones. It's not just the clones at Camino. There were clones everywhere that Hemlock and Nala Se, whoever else was working on.
Like Spider-Man's clone Ben Reilly. He's a clone.
Yeah. The good thing is that Ben Reilly, to a certain degree, is a good guy. Some of those clones were bad, but they were also under control. And these kids, a good thing is that we were able to get the kids out of there. We were able to get information from from the data source at the old lab, and we were able to take them. Well, they're going to take them to that island that they were in season 2, so that they can chart their own path. And I think that's beautiful because those kids were in a dead end situation, and at least now they have a life to look forward to. And I think that's something that's beautiful in this show, is that these clones are finding community in themselves. Even though Crosshair said that some of their some of their clones aren't all friends or brothers, but seeing that they're able to find common ground and find commonality among their experience, because they've all just been things or tools for people to effectively control at their own whim.
Their mean clones obeyed their boss.
Yeah, the mean clones, they obeyed because they were being mind controlled.
Yeah.
But the good clones...
How did they get mind control? How did people get mind control?
Well, when the clones were first made, the Emperor made sure that they put a small chip in their head.
What's a chip? Like a chip that's food?
No, not like a chip like food. Like a computer chip. Yeah, like a computer chip that when they put out the Order 66, they all turned on the Jedi.
Like a circuit board.
Yeah, like a circuit board, like that type of chip.
Yeah.
And they essentially were, once again, not in control of their own life, their own destiny. So that was them not. I mean, they were being bad, but they didn't have the ability to control their own selves.
Because the man that was in that cell bust the clone, and then the lights turn off.
Oh yeah, when he beat up the stormtrooper. Yep, he bopped him on the head.
Bopped him on, like, you risked it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll give you whoop.
Oh boy, but that's something that I think was cool about this show, man. This show, I'm glad it's back. Yeah. I'm excited about it. I've loved all of the Clone Wars animated series and that style of animation, because they followed it through to Bad Batch. Not to say that, no diss to the Star Wars Rebels or even Resistance. No diss to either of those. It's just that this particular style of animation I prefer over those. And I really dig it, man. I think that we are getting a depth of storytelling and also visual storytelling in this show that I think a lot of people are sleeping on. But I'm glad we got a chance to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got a chance to watch it.
That was a good time watching.
Yeah. So, with that said, guys, holla at us down in the comments. I want to give a shout out to Lynn Vidal, give a shout out to Enrique Carrion, give a shout out to Deep House Nation. Whether you giving a penny or all the pennies, whether you liking, commenting, or subscribing or sharing, all that stuff, thank you so much for giving us a shout out and helping us out at the channel. NERDSoulite, say peace.
Peace. And I have to
tell them, what's your final thoughts?
Subscribe to my channel.
That's right, y'all. So, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. And until the next time that you have to break out of a high security empirical facility, this is just from us to you saying, peace.